Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off from Baltimore. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a positive result on that effort. He's down to the enemy 40 before going out.
Now that's a way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. With the kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it's 2nd down coming up.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set,
Thompson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
on the set.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The design run, Jackson keeping it. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. What shot?
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Thirteen.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
180.
From the gun, a run for Henry. No look there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. Pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Rejected by the crossbar. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Come on, back.
Thompson back to throw. Getting out to his left. Finds his fullback. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30s. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Thompson now. That's caught. Devon Achane. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So our first score of the game here is they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
180. Sit on. 180.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sit on. Sit on.
Out of the gun, Henry. It's a foot race. Running in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get into the end zone there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick.
Dolphins 6. Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here 1st and 10. Now Thompson to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They go play action on 1st down. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Still going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Ready, break.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Here's Thompson. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Sit on. Sit on. 180. Sit on.
Lamar off the play fake. Ooh, put some air under this one. Right side. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Hands up. Sit up. You change it. Ready. Right shot.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Sit on. 180. Sit hot. 180. Hey, middle. 180. Finish it. You. Sit hot.
First down throw for Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 34-yard line.
180. Sit hot.
Jackson's going to throw again. Dumps it off to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
180. 13. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
From the red zone now.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
180. Sit hot.
A draw now. This is Henry. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. So, well, they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yellow. 22. 52 blaster.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now. Thompson. Finds his back. Achane. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
33. Yellow.
To throw, Thompson. Waddle makes the catch. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, ready, punt, punt.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled there by Mike Green.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Black, 95, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Pass across 9-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
On the double.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Yellow, 40.
From the red zone on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 60 red. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Got it. Set. 50, green. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay, right.
It's 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Down. Red, 38. Beetle blue. Set.
They're going to try to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick
Out
off.
now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black.
Thompson. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
And it's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
That's two. Count them, 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical third down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action. Here's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
16 yards.
He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Inside and into the hands of Bateman. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Hey, Alfred, sit on! Sit on!
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. "8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
180. Turn 180. That's it.
This one sent up for Lamar. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Massive hits. The ball's out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover. They're inside the 5.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
One more, ready?
Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Turn on. Turn on. 180.
This one left for Lamar. And he does not get to that line. Looks for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
Turn on. 180. Turn on. 180. Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot.
Watch the whip.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
180. 180. Ready, shot. Go right here. Report. Hey, report. No, we changed it. Turn on.
They'll throw for it. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
Dolphins 8. Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Thompson now. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a two-point conversion. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Roquan Smith with the pick. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
17. Dolphins 14.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Okay,
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
down.
Now Thompson to throw. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the
Good offenses.
32-yard line.
Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It is caught left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go.
Thompson back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's Thompson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake pass. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hey! Hey!
On first down, Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Throwing again is Lamar. Taking a deep shot here. Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Jackson now on third. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it. Working downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Jackson. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. If it helps set his target up, to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
This is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Come on, set. Ready.
Zone read, they hand it to Achane. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
33, yellow. Ready?
Throwing now, Thompson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Check mega.
Line up the design keeper. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Block 40.
H.M. He takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ready.
On the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal.
Set. Yellow. Mega. Set.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. The drive begins with Henry, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
What a shot! What a shot! Go. You change it. Go right here. Out.
Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down throw for Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Onward. 180. 180.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
What? 180.
Looking to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a third goes with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Dolphins 21.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Giving him about 3 on that first down carry.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Set, ready, set, cut.
Achane again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 52 black. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
13. Yo. All right, go.
They go play fake with Jackson. Good strike downfield to Lane. Racing down the left side. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Henry. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the third. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Ravens 31, Dolphins 28.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
They're on 35-yard line.
On the set.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Smash. Red. Here we go. Set.
Thompson. Chased out to his right. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Ready. Hut.
To throw, Thompson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Hands up. Turn on. Hands up. Turn on.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's only just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Don't worry.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. Hands up. Sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it'll be third down.
And 7.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
180. Sit on. Hey. You. Hey, we're going to do it. 180. Right shot.
Third and long, they're going to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Dolphins have some new life in the 4th!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, play action. Pass is caught by the rookie out of UCF. And He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Drill green. Red, cycle. Ready?
Thompson now. Caught out left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set, cross.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achan. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And keeping the zone read constant. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taken in by Hill, right side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. Desperation time here. He connects. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Along the right sideline, there's space. Hits the 20. And Baltimore finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Well, if this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. But I just love what it illustrates. The want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't know when that big play's coming, but you got to deliver, and they just did.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut, cut.
It's Achan on the inside give. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Quick, ready?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Sit on. Ready. Sit on.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
13. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Hey, officer, what?
They'll run here following the penalty. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
He'll throw it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready, shot. Sit hot. 180.
Going with King Henry here. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180. Sit hot. 180.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens losing by 4. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180. Sit hot. Hey, report. Report. Sit hot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Sit hot, dog. Sit hot. 180. Hey, shot. Sit hot.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. To throw. Cox, this is Lane. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Report.
Here's a give for Henry. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Yo.
This one's set up for Lamar. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
2-1, ready?
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Ready? 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 Ready?
They'll run here with Henry. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Ready? Ready?
Back to Henry. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Go. Ready? Go get him, go get him. Middle.
Now to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Hey!
Here he goes, one final shot. And completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
It's a new quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.